Hey everyone, Transport Hub back here with another flight review on Delta's McDonnell Douglas 90 aircraft from Newark to Atlanta. As you saw, I decided to save a few bucks and get to the airport with public transportation. Delta departs from Terminal B at KEWR. I had a bag to check and was happy to find the counters empty. I was also handed a flimsy thin piece of paper, which I assumed to be my boarding pass. After security, there aren't a whole lot of shops around due to the construction happening in this section of the terminal. Delta has a flight pretty much every hour from Newark to Atlanta, primarily operated by MD-88s, MD-90s, and 717s. Our flight will be departing from Gate 42, right next to the Spirit flight headed to Houston. As the 11:20 a.m. Delta 717 left the gate for Atlanta, my aircraft pulled right in. I'd be flying on a 22-year-old McDonnell Douglas 90 aircraft, registered November 936 Delta November. The inbound arrived bang on time, and so boarding commenced 20 minutes before departure. Boarding was quite chaotic, but eventually we all made it on. Delta's MD-90s are in a 2-2 configuration in First, 3-2 configuration in Comfort Plus, and 3-2 in Economy. I chose seat 37A today, located in the back of the cabin, right next to the engine. Each economy seat is 18 inches wide and has a standard tray table, a storage pocket, 30 inches of pitch, reading lights but no air vents, and some reasonable recline. Inside the seat pocket, we have the safety card, a Wi-Fi guide, meal card, and Delta's magazine. Just remember, no headrest and no USB ports. Besides that, so far so good. Today's flight would take me down the east coast of America with a flying time of 1 hour 49 minutes, covering a distance of 648 nautical miles. Delta operates 13 daily flights on this route on the average weekday. On this flight, I could treat myself to a couple of different food options. Complimentary snacks included Biscoff, Cheez-Its, almonds, and a Kind bar. Rest in peace, Snack Mix. We'll all miss you. The drink selection is also extensive with quite a few juices. The service started 15 minutes after takeoff, but by the time they got to my row, it was more like 35 minutes. I went with 2 Biscoff, a Cheez-Its, and a Kind bar, accompanied by some OJ. The bathrooms on the MD-90 are also decently sized. Just a tip, the restroom on the left, as you walk from the front to the back of the cabin, is slightly bigger than the one on the right. Despite my best efforts, the Wi-Fi did not work on this flight. The signal was super weak to even connect, and even if it did connect, I couldn't get online because the GoGo page did not want to load. As we descended through the clouds, Atlanta Hartsfield came into sight, and it was time to land at the world's busiest airport. So as a wrap-up, what did I think about this flight? Delta continues to provide a consistent product domestically in the US, despite the aircraft headed for retirement soon. The crew were attentive and were very excited to serve us. The departure was on time and we landed 20 minutes early. This aircraft is showing its age. From the dirty carpet to the unclean crevice between the wall and the seat, there are many indications that this aircraft has seen better days. Regardless, the MD-90 is and always will be one of my favorite aircraft in Delta's fleet. Delta also released its new arrival announcement. And as you'll hear, it's unfortunate that they removed the part where the crew share where they're based at, as I always found it very interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta. The local time is approximately 2:23. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has been parked at the gate and the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned on. Please use caution when opening no air compartments for items may have shifted during landing. You may now use cellular phones and other handheld electronic devices, however, laptop computers and DVD players must remain in the off position and stowed. A customer service agent will be greeting the flight. If you have questions regarding baggage claim, ground transportation, or connecting information here in Atlanta, there are video video monitors located in the gatehouse area. Please check those for current gate information and departure times. On behalf of Delta Airlines and our Sky Team partners, we thank you for flying with us this afternoon. It has certainly been our pleasure. We wish you a very pleasant stay here in Atlanta or wherever your final travel plans may take you. Thank you and have a great day.
I paid $690 for a round-trip ticket to Rome. This flight, as a standalone one-way, was priced at $114 for economy and $79 for basic. I say this is quite reasonable for this sector. As we park next to this 737, the type that will replace the MDs on this route, I'd like to thank you for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, or a reply. Till next time, happy flying.